Pretty slick.
I love it.
Yes.
Thank you.
No worries. I should probably mention as well is that I'm also known as JJ. So this is a.
Oh, really?
It's a special moment.
This is very confusing for both of us.
It is.
Okay.
It is. But I'd like to think we share a special bond. A spirit
What does your name stand for? What does it stand for?
My name's James Jennings. So,
Oh, there you go.
so
See?
Okay, and rolling.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, all right. So, congratulations because
Thank you.
you've got a Star Trek sequel that kicks several shades of arse.
Thank you.
It's fantastic. So,
Oh, thanks.
Are
Sure.
you happy with the final product now that you're sort of at the tail end of
Yeah,
the process?
I'm thrilled that that we're done, but B, the job that everyone did in this movie, the actors, the production crew, was just an incredible thing, and I'm honored to be part of it.
Right. And Benedict Cumberbatch is amazing in this film. Absolutely.
You know enough about him. No, I'm kidding. I love
Too
him.
much.
No. He is. I cannot say enough. He is just one of the. He's one of the dearest hearts, and one of the most talented actors I've ever seen. The fact that I got to work with him was an incredible honor and an incredibly fun experience. He really his work ethic, his skill. His humor. I mean, he's an amazing guy, and to meet someone who's that talented, that smart, and that nice. I mean, come on, it's the greatest.
Yeah. But how was it seeing him switching to character? Because he's genuinely terrifying in this film. Like he's a scary guy.
He is. I gotta say, his intelligence and the kind of simplicity of it. I mean, he made it look very easy. And when you see him in the movie, he's unadorned. He's not wearing the crazy gear and mask and cape and thing. It's just him as a man being that, and that to me was a strength. That there was no gimmick in it other than his own being, and that to me was what was so powerful. So I'm just, again, I'm amazed at what he was able to do and grateful for it.
Yeah. As an aside as well, I was very happy to see that the Beastie Boys again are still popular in the 21st
Yes,
century.
you're the first person to mention this, and
brings me much
thank you.
joy.
Here's the
Much
thing:
joy.
I just thought if Kirk is going to have vinyl spinning, what is he going to be listening to? And I just thought, like, he always sort of loved the Beastie Boys,
Exactly.
so bring him back.
I like that you've kind of incorporated that into Kurt folklore.
Yes.
He loves Beastie Boys.
I just thought, it makes me like him.
He likes old school hip hop. Makes me like him too.
Fantastic.
Yeah, makes me like him too.
That's excellent.
Yeah. Look, one of the challenges I imagine is like, with an ensemble cast is everyone gets their moment to shine in a film. How do you juggle kind of like, making sure, because you did a wonderful job in this of everyone gets like their moment.
Oh, thanks.
And I imagine that's one of the tough things to do when you're dealing with a big cast.
It's hugely important, and it was a challenge on both, on two fronts. One was to make sure everyone has their moment, but also that the tone of the movie be right, that the tone be something that you believe, that is authentic, that you're tracking. With all the scope and scale and spectacle and intensity and everything that happens in the movie, none of that will matter or land if you don't love the heart of the movie, which is these characters. So the key was making sure that you were laughing enough so that when you got scared, it was because you were invested, but not laughing so much that it felt like it was trying to be a satire or a comedy or a parody. And luckily, we've got these amazing actors who, all of whom are like eerily funny, like all of them.
Yeah.
John Cho, obviously Simon. Zoe's amazingly funny. Zachary and Chris. Benedict has an amazing sense of humor. There are these moments where there's comedy even with him as the bad guy, and that really just spoke to just how they were inhabiting these characters, and I don't know. Again, I couldn't be more grateful for them.
Yeah. Well, and that's probably like a point of difference to the other Star Trek films. Is like the humor in these ones is great. And,
Well, it's funny when you see, as someone who's never really a Star Trek fan, as a kid, watching some of the movies either again or for the first time, it's amazing how much humor there actually was. Like in Wrath of Khan, there are beautiful moments of real sweet, like, character stuff that really makes you laugh, and it is that investment that ultimately I think pays off enormously. And so we're just sort of taking that lead on some level, but also, like we've talked about, given that Trek has been parodied so often, if we're not funny, people will find something that's unintentional.
Yes,
so it was really critical that we make it funny, on its terms.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Now I know you kind of like you sneak R2D2 into the background in a lot of
Yes.
films. Is he in this one?
He is.
And if so, can you give me a hint? I was keeping my eye out, but
Uh,
I couldn't spot him anywhere.
He's in the movie.
Right.
I didn't want to like. I just want people to find it, but he's in the movie.
Right.
Off the record, I'll tell you where he is.
Okay. All right. Afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. But and as well, obviously, with your next film, which is I hear a little indie film called Star Wars Episode 7 or something.
Yes.
Some kind of whisper.
Small.
I haven't heard too much about it. But apparently, I mean, look, I imagine that getting out of the Star Trek frame of mind and into the Star Wars frame of mind might be difficult because it's you've got two different worlds there. But what I wanted to say was like I've got a Millennium Falcon at my place, Boba Fett helmet, lightsaber. If you need to get in the zone and just want to come hang out, play with some action figures.
You're in.
It's totally cool, man.
It's over.
Yeah.
Thank you.
just to help you out.
No, I just any help.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I'm sure I'm going to be in desperate need of help. So thank you for that.
Well, I think the action figure thing might be the way to go. You can just start figuring out. You might be able to work scenes.
It can help for storyboarding.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It's like that'd be hugely helpful. You're very kind.
No, pleasure.
How many action figures do you have?
Let's not.
I'm slightly.
We don't need.
This has become concerning for me. I just want to make sure that you don't have too many.
Enough that you'll know I'm a geek, but not enough that you're going to call the police and get scared and want to run out of my place.
Okay, I don't know what that number is. I'm nervous. I might call the police at like a dozen action figures.
Maybe a dozen.
All right, well.
Maybe a dozen.
I need the police then.
Excellent. Good stuff. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Have we got time for